guys, welcome to Coffee Chats with Mom and Bro. This is season 2. For those of you who are new here, my name's Monique and I'm sitting here with my brother Brandon.
Hello everyone, I'm Brandon, so back again working with my sis for season 2. So we'll show you how it's all going to be done.
We're the founders of Motion Fitness and we created this platform so that we could help as many people from all over the world better their lifestyle and enjoy it as they go. We do this through our one-on-one coaching, our nutrition plans, training programs, habit stacking and mindset coaching. I'm going to pass the mic over to Brandon and he's going to explain a little bit to you about how these episodes are going to work because they are slightly different to season 1, and they'll also let you know a little bit about what's going to be happening in this episode today, episode 1 for you guys. Over to you, Brandon.
Well, how are they going to work?
Oh shit, I was hoping you would know.
So yeah, we're back with season 2. You've chucked me under the bus with this
Make
one.
it up, bro, you got
I'm
this.
just going to wing it. We're back with season 2 and we're going to change things up a little bit this year. So we're going to make the episodes a little bit shorter, sharper, and more information within them to connect with you guys and help you on your fitness journey. So we're going to be doing 2 episodes per week, and the first one is going to be more around debunking myths. So myths that our clients or questions that we commonly get asked when we work with our clients and whether they're true or not. And we're going to support it with evidence and research to give you an actual understanding of what you need to do, because we understand it's all confusing online. There's so much information out there and we just want to make it clear for you guys, so there's just one kind of podcast you need to watch to get all the information that you need. And then the next podcast each week, we're just going to be sharing a bit more of an insight into us working together as a brother and sister sort of business, and other things that we're working on, plus working with our clients, things that they're achieving, and just things that we're looking forward to. So one's going to be debunking myths, the other one's more on our business and what we're working on. So that's how we're going to break it down and share with you guys to help get you results and to help you on your fitness journey.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's obviously been a while since we've done these podcasts.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been really good, bro. I've been learning a lot, I've been growing a lot, and I've been enjoying the journey, and that's all I can really ask for. So stoked about that. I have obviously seen you in Samoa a couple of weeks ago now, a few weeks back, and that was the first time seeing you face to face. Obviously, we do a lot of online meetings, but face to face, and that was really nice to just see you, but also be surrounded with our whole family. Like our whole extended family was there, celebrated our dad's 60th, our cousin had her 18th there. So it was really, really awesome, and I feel like over those 4 days, I just really reset, because the last over a year now of working together, I think you can agree that we've just been back to back, like busy, like looking after our clients, onboarding new clients, getting content out there. There's just been so much that's been going on. And now doing these podcasts as well. So it's just really nice to reset. I've come back. I feel like fresher again, I should say, not free. And my training plan switched up. I'm doing some more cardio. It is coming into summer now, so I feel like the weather's a lot nicer. So I'm actually getting out there and doing some runs, which is very weird to say, bring that out of my mouth, because I'm not a running girl at all. But it's been really nice to get out there, just clear the mind once again, and yeah, just continuing to grow, loving life. I've been really good, loving the journey.
Lucky you. No.
Just bragging over here. Why, how have you been?
Yeah, good. So obviously I've been spending the last 3.5 months in Asia. I was lucky enough to go to Japan and Vietnam, and then back to Thailand, which is where we obviously spent a few months last year at. So it was cool to go to back to Thailand, a bit more of a familiar place now. I've spent quite a bit of time there the last year, and I've been pretty good with my training and nutrition. So last year when I went to Thailand, I lost about 5 kilos, and that was because food was so cheap. It was just easy to get, and I didn't lose weight on purpose, but the protein servings were so small.
Yeah.
So I normally have at least 200 grams of protein a day, so I wasn't getting that in Thailand, and my physique changed because of it. Whereas this time when I went over, I was a lot more prepared. So I, even though food was cheap, was going to the supermarket, buying my own meals, chicken, steak, fish, cooking that up. And because of that, I feel like my physique, I felt good. I felt strong. I felt muscular. I felt good. In saying that, obviously we caught up in Samoa, and the last few weeks have been a bit crazy, so my training in that hasn't been as good as what it was in Thailand. But I've got back on track now, back on creatine, feeling good, feeling strong, and ready to smash the rest of this season of podcasts and kind of help more clients on our journey. So
Love it.
that's how things have been for me.
Nice. We're both great. We're doing good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we will get into the start of this podcast,
Yep, sounds
which
good.
is a debunking myth podcast. So we're going to be talking today about whether you can lose weight eating carbs or not. And we're going to back it up with a research article. So we're going to display the research article up here to prove that we're not full of shit and we're not just trying to be clickbait like a lot of other people are in order just to get views. This is just straight facts. So the research article will be up here and also in the description.
Yeah.
But do you want to start us off by telling us your experience with carbs and how you've eaten carbs on your journey?
Yeah. So at the very start of my journey, I was obviously did not have the knowledge that I have now after studying and working with clients and everything. And at the very start, I was very focused on, like, I didn't actually realize there were different types of carbs that you could have. So complex and simple carbs. And I would a lot of the time go for simple carbs because I'll go and grab my coffee and then I'd go and get like a muffin from the bakery or, the Z station, wherever I was, and those were the ways that I was getting carbs. So I would eat those carbs, get a quick release of energy, and then just crash from there. So those were the carbs that I was prioritizing, and now understanding what I know that I need to incorporate complex carbs. So carbs like sweet potatoes, quinoa, those kind of carbs that are going to give me energy, but like a slow releasing energy. So I think I just lacked that understanding at the very start of my journey and just prioritizing the wrong ones. And also just thinking that, like, I think everyone sees a lot of information online that you do need to cut out carbs if you want to lose weight, which is absolutely false, completely not accurate at all. Macronutrients, all three of them are super important in your diet, and carbs is something that I prioritize very highly now because I know that they are great for energy throughout my day and also in my workouts as well. So I think it was just at the very start just a lack of knowledge and just information online that was just not accurate at all.
For our viewers quickly, what are simple carbs?
Simple carbs you can get through like juices, like lollies. They're the carbs that are going to give you energy, and then from there you're just going to crash. So they spike your blood levels through the glucose, give you the energy, and then you crash through there.
So it's more things like muffins, cakes, potato chips.
Yeah, like go to McDonald's, you get the potato, chips, the fries from there, I should say.
Yeah,
those
processed foods.
Processed carbs, like anything like packaged is what you want to think.
It's a simple carb.
Yeah, it's a simple carb. And then you want to mainly focus on the whole food carbs. So kurmas and the potatoes, the rice,
even breads.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So those are a lot better and what you want to prioritize. And that's just what I wasn't doing at the start. I just didn't understand, and like I said, like all that information online as well was just confusing me. So I just would cut out my carbs or really minimize them, and you can't do that. It's not sustainable. So that's what kind of what I found at the very start of my journey. Obviously I understand a lot differently now, and that's what I teach the women that I work with as well. But is it any different to like your journey, because obviously you're a male? So
no, I've always eaten carbs, and I always will eat carbs. I don't want to ever get rid of one macronutrient out of carbs, fats and protein, because I enjoy all three. And the minute you get rid of one, you're now restricting yourself, and restricting leads to binge eating, and it leads to having a bad relationship with food, and I never want that. I've been able to do photo shoots and be under 10% body fat by having carbs. And I think as a dude as well, we generally have a higher calorie intake than females. So you're allowed to have more carbs. And carbs are what gives you energy. So that's something that I always use, because I also like to go to the gym and lift heavy. I want to be lifting heavy, and I'm only going to do that if I have energy through carbs. I know people out there will say ketogenic diet, this and that, but I've never met someone on the ketogenic diet that stays there forever. It's a short-term fix for a long-term problem. So that's why we don't believe in those restrictive diets. But anyway, that's kind of my journey with carbs. And let's talk about now, obviously you work with females, I work with males. What are you and the girls facing, and what are some of the questions that they ask, and how do you overcome it with your clients?
So a lot of with new clients that I get on board, most of the women are usually saying to me, I've tried low carbs before, I've cut carbs out, and I just can't keep it going forever. It's not sustainable. So how, can you teach me, give me some understanding on how I can cut them out but still enjoy it? And to that I'll always say, like, why are you cutting out carbs? And then again, it brings me back to the misinformation online. So it's just giving them the understanding that carbs are super important for our energy with our day-to-day and with our training as well. So teaching them that they absolutely need to have carbs in there and they should be prioritized if anything, and just understanding why, the knowledge, the background of why carbs are so important. So all of my girls will have carbs. We obviously cater our macros and our calories to their goals. So we do all of that on our end, give them the recipes. So their carbs are still in there, but it's just making sure again that it's the right carbs. And saying that our meal plans are 80-20, so we will have the 20% kind of like foods that they really enjoy, because again, we want them to sustain it throughout their whole life. So there may be the odd, like muffin in there or something like that, but it still works within their calories and their macros, but still prioritizing the right carbs majority of the time. So it's just giving the girls the understanding, I think, because a lot of them just don't understand when they first come. If you're wanting to lose fat, then you need to be in a calorie deficit. It has nothing to do with the macros at all. So that's pretty much what I explained to them. What is it like with working with males?
Yeah, I find with dudes, like, we're simple creatures. We just want
You
everything
guys
to
are.
be easy. Yeah.
They are, aren't they? We know
Simple
that.
and we get it done. But like, we just want it to be quick and easy.
Yeah.
Carbs, so like a big misconception is that you can't have potatoes or breads or things that like a lot of dudes generally eat, but that couldn't be further from the truth. And I think you need bread, you need kumara, you need potatoes, you need rice, you even need noodles, because that's going to give us more energy, going to fill up our meals so we actually feel fuller, and so we then don't start smashing back food in the evenings. So that's something I like to help with my clients: microwave rice, quick, easy options that will get the job done. And the dudes love it because of that. It's quick, easy options. So that's kind of my experience working with dudes.
Yeah.
Making them understand that, look, carbs are fine. You're still going to be able to lose weight and build muscle, and carbs are important.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty much our first episode done and dusted. It's good to be back. We're just going to, as I said, every week be debunking a myth. And today we proved that you can eat carbs and lose weight. So we're going to be chucking up all the description in our bio with our handles on how you can contact us. Obviously, I'm Brandon Motion, Monique is Monique Motion, and we've got our business page, Motion Fitness Coaching. So thank you for joining us for episode 1. We look forward to episode 2. And as I said, there's going to be another episode out later this week with just a different vibe to this one. All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in episode 2. Like Brandon said, if you do want to find out more information, get some weekly tips come through to your email, or just find out more on how you can work with us, make sure you go to our links in our bio on our social media platforms, and you'll be able to find out some more info. But we'll see you in episode 2.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.